Okay, so we are on to America's Most Eligible Chapter 10. The lighting and the setup has changed because the sun has set, so now we don't have any more natural lighting, so I can't be back there. If you don't know what's going on, watch the previous episodes, they will tell you everything you need to know. Chapter 10, Up in Smoke. The morning before the next challenge, you meet Jen and Omar for your confessional. Hey guys, ready when you are. Good, because we've got a lot of ground to cover, and not much time to cover it. Have a seat. As soon as you're sitting in the confessional chair, Omar hits you with his first question. Ivy had some choice words for you during elimination. You're not as perfect as they think you are. Is there anything you want to confess here and now while you have the chance? Omar, maybe calm down. No, I have no idea what Ivy meant by that accusation. If you ask me, Ivy was just hurt and lashing out. The jealousy was painfully obvious. Those were bitter words of a loser. Oh, those were the bitter words of a loser. Ivy couldn't even make a graceful exit. It's pathetic, really. Regardless of what Ivy meant, it's clear she really has it out for you. You must be glad to see her gone. I'm glad she's gone because she's a snake, plain and simple. I was tired of her negativity. She was outshining my hotness. I was tired of her negativity, the sweetheart answer, because we're playing the wild card. I get that we're all competitors, but it's important to have fun too. Her attitude was making that impossible. I bet that makes it all the sweeter that you got Ivy eliminated. Don't forget though, this means you've earned yourself one more enemy in the jury house. What do you say, one more? In a sense, you're one step further away from the grand prize. Buddy. But that doesn't mean you don't have a shot, Sam. No. I pick my enemies carefully. Honestly, I'm not worried. A babe like me is guaranteed to win, especially now that Slater's on my side. It's Ivy who should be scared. Yeah, we have to do the flirt answer. Besides, for every new hater I gain, I also gain 1 billion adoring fans. Glad to see your ego hasn't been punctured. As your confessional wraps, Omar gives you a nod of approval. So you're going for the wildcard persona, huh? This should be interesting. You know what they say, the wilder you are, the harder they fall. Yeah, I'm not sure anyone says that. With a that's a French word. With a brusque, I don't know what that word is. Sigh. Omar rises to his feet. I should go check on Carson before the challenge. He better have done his paperwork this time. Godspeed. As Omar leaves you alone, Jen turns to you looking curious. How are you holding up after last elimination? Not bad, all things considered. It just feels weird that Bianca's gone. It does, I agree. Of course, that's not exactly what I was talking about. Now it's just us, I have to ask. Was there any truth to Ivy's accusation? Did you do something wrong? Break the rules in any way? Yeah, why would we lie, especially to Jen? We're not gonna lie to Jen, especially since Jen could really easily just jump ship knowing this. I snuck out of the mansion. You did? Why? Adam, Mackenzie, Derek, and I needed some fresh air. Oh, you're going to... Oh, wow, you're really throwing all your friends under the bus. I wouldn't say their names, but okay. So we left the set and went to an art walk. Jen stares at the floor for a long moment, a crease forming between her eyebrows. I swear that we really tried hard to stay under the radar. I don't think anyone at the art walk recognized us. Well, that's something, I guess. I'm really sorry, Jen. If you're angry, I totally understand. I'm not angry. Disappointed, maybe. That's so much worse. But you did the right thing in telling the truth, and at least now I can get started on damage control. Yeah, why would we lie? Why would we lie? There's no point in lying. Literally no point in lying. That makes me feel a little bit better. Thanks for understanding, Jen. And on a lighter note, I have great news. You won this week's audience vote. I love that for me. I don't know what I did last week that would have made me win the audience vote, but cool. Awesome. What'll I get if I accept it? Today's challenge is a high-octane race through a Hollywood stunt course. Oh, we love quick time events. How is this supposed to prove that we're eligible? Don't even get me started on Carson's logic. At least we got the proper security clearance for this one. The point is, if you choose to accept the audience vote, you'll get an exclusive stunt lesson with Crash Yamaguchi from the Hollywood U series. Oh, we love Crash Yamaguchi. Oh, he's an icon. Wait, the Crash Yamaguchi, the famous Hollywood stuntman? Yeah. The one and only. You'll even get to bring one other contestant of your choosing. Please don't let this be a diamond option. Sounds perfect, but what happens if I don't take it? It's gonna be a fucking diamond option. They want to do this to me. If you don't accept the audience vote, then Eden and Kiana will have a slight disadvantage at the beginning of the challenge. So what do you think? Will you accept? I want to meet Crash so bad. Oh, so badly. I want to meet him so badly. I can't, though. I don't have the coin. Actually, Jen, I think I'm going to pass this time. Doing a stunt course sounds scary enough. I'm not sure I want to do it twice. Very valid. Fair enough. I'll see you in the living room before the challenge. A few hours later, you head into the living room to find the cameras rolling on Vince and Carson. Carson, could I have a minute of your time? You're just the person who can help me. Of course, I'm happy to help. Fire away. I'm gonna need a new partner. Mackenzie isn't working out. All the conversation in the room ceases as the cameras zoom in on Carson, who looks frozen in the spot. Oh, well, you see, I don't think that will be possible. Allow me to explain. I'm a man's man, and I like to think I get along with just about anyone, but Mackenzie, she's impossible. Excuse me? She's arrogant, rude, self-centered. How could I have a fair shot in the challenge with a partner who thinks only of herself? Wow. Really, Vince? Have you looked in the mirror lately? I'd be happy to be your partner. Have you looked in the mirror lately? 1 part ego, 2 parts selfish, a splash of narcissism, and you've got a classic Vince cocktail. Ooh. Ooh. I couldn't have said it better myself. Shut up, Slater. You're next. Well, you look at that, Slater and I agree on something. Maybe you're the one who's hard to get along with, Vince. See, Carson, Mackenzie, and her croonies are twisting my words. I'm sorry about your predicament, but I can't just change the partners around. Why not? You've done it before. Carson looks like he'd rather be anywhere else, but when he tries to edge away, Vince follows him, making sure the cameras catch every second. It's not that you can't, it's that you won't. I deserve to know why you're punishing me. Oh my god, he must be oppressed so bad. Really? You're pulling the victim card again? Now hold on there, Vince. No one said anything about punishment. This isn't personal. That's what the last showrunner always said. I guess the blame's on me for hoping things would be different. I'm nothing like the last showrunner. And to prove it, I'm instituting another partner switch. Oh, he's so weak. Carson's so weak. Ugh. What? Carson smiles winningly into the camera. Starting now, Vince will go with Slater. Oh! Huh. Eden with Kiana, Derek with Mackenzie, and Sam with Adam. Oh, wow. All of the pairs, all of the couples. Oh, this is interesting. But that means we can't get Slater and Vince out this week. It's one or the other. And I honestly think we need to start with Vince. Well, this is gonna be interesting, won't it? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Cut! Oh, Omar's not having this. Are you kidding me right now, Carson? You're switching up the show format again? This is unacceptable. You really need to talk to us before making huge leaps like this. What's the issue? It's like Vince said, I've done it before. That's the problem, Carson. This is a repeat offense, and you can't let yourself be strong-armed by a contestant. It was a convincing argument. No disrespect, sir, but I don't think you understand how stressful it is to cover for you. Cover for me? I'm the one who's in charge here. Stop acting like everything I do is some kind of mistake. This whole season has been nothing but mistakes. Go off. Carson rears back as if he's been hit. Without a word, he turns around and storms out of the room. Great. Just great. Jen, Ren, let's head to the production room and see if we can salvage anything from this mess. An awkward silence descends on the room after the producers leave. Well, that was a disaster. No kidding. What was Carson thinking? Omar was way too harsh, but at least we got new partners. Ooh, what was Carson thinking? I feel like it's a good, safe bet. Seriously, I've been begging Carson for days to switch the partners, but he'll do it when Vince asks him. Manipulated him more like. Vince now hates you. I don't care. I don't care. Or maybe our host actually cares about his contestants' happiness. Either way, this was a bad move. If he keeps ignoring the producers, Carson's going to drive the show completely off the rails. Why are any of you complaining? You got what you wanted. Anyway, something tells me we have more important things to worry about right now. Yeah, nothing's going to get done today if Carson and the producers are at each other's throats. Are we supposed to just wait here until one of them apologizes? How long is that going to take? Maybe one of us could try to reason with them, help them see things from the other perspective. That's not a bad idea. It also sounds like a diamond option. No, 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 don't got that kind of coin. Everyone's so wound up. I'm afraid I'll only make things worse if I try to interfere. Good point. Well, I'm not waiting around. Since the rest of you don't seem to care, I'll go and console Carson myself. I don't like the sound of that. You watch as Vince stalks off with a shiver of unease. Fun times, fun times, fun times. Later, before the stunt challenge, you're in your bedroom when a knock on the door draws your attention. Is it Mackenzie? Come in! Slater pokes his head in the room, smirking. Fucking go away. Hey, Sam, we haven't had a chance to talk all day. Yeah. Kind of my point. No, I guess we haven't. Let's fix that, shall we? If you've got a minute now, I'd love to fix you. I don't trust you. You're so slimy. I know you're just doing this for scream time. Doesn't mean we're friends now. What's the point of saying bitchy things? What's the point? What's the point? This is a social game. We need to lie and just pretend like we like him. But I don't trust him. Like, at all. If not friends, we can at least be allies. I mean, look how far we've come together already. Not a bad point, Slater. You weigh Slater's offer in your mind. This might be a good chance to learn more about Slater's strategy. If Jen were here, she'd tell me to go for it. Is it a... I don't have the diamonds, buddy. You cannot put 2 diamond seams back to back like this. I don't have that kind of coin, okay? I appreciate the offer, Slater, but I'm gonna have to pass. Suit yourself. May the best contestant win. With that, Slater leaves you with your thoughts. Fun. Pointless scene. Later that afternoon, you all gather on the beach for your next challenge. This isn't exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be a movie stunt challenge. What are we doing on the beach? This is just the start. Today's challenge will stretch all the way from this beach to a super special stunt course built just for us. Oh, fun. Carson points to the end of the beach where you see what looks like a small fake city. You and your partner will race to the finish line in these top-of-the-line, adorable go-karts. Once you reach the stunt course, you'll get special instructions on how to complete it. From none other than Hollywood stuntman Crash Yamaguchi. Everyone cheers as Crash himself jogs onto the beach, waving cheerfully. As I was saying, Crash will wait at the finish line to determine our winners, but there's a catch. You can't win unless both members of your team cross the finish line at the same time. Okay, cool. I'm still confused though. Are we actually going through with this partner switch, or are we not doing it? Because if I'm going with Slater, then I think we might. I don't want to. If I'm going with Adam, I think me and Adam have like a genuine shot of winning because we're both like not bad competitors. But like, am I going with Slater or am I going with Adam? I don't know what's going on. So it's a co-op challenge. I am so ready for this. I wish I could say the same. What on earth does this have to do with being eligible? Isn't it obvious? It has nothing to do with being eligible. Carson's telling us to rely on teamwork. Yeah, let's do the thing where we go against what Vince is saying. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Clearly not if you came to that conclusion yourself. Don't be a jerk, Vince. Sam's being a good sport, unlike some people. Don't take it personally, Sam. Vince doesn't know the first thing about teamwork. This all feels like a reach to me. Aren't there safer ways to practice teamwork? Don't sweat it. Carson made sure everything was up to code, right, man? Right. Anyway, does anyone have questions before we begin? Yeah, let's just go. We have to get to the finish line together to win. Got it. Let's do this. Now that's what I call enthusiasm. Just one more thing before we start. Because of this week's audience vote, I'm afraid Eden and Kiana will start with a 30-second penalty. Then did the producers already know that Eden and Kiana were going to be a group? Because how could Jen tell me that Eden and Kiana would have the slow start if they didn't already know that they were going to be a team based on Carson's impromptu switcheroo? Did it not matter if they were on opposite teams because they would hinder 2 teams then? I'm confuzzled. I don't like this. I don't like that weird plot hole thing. I'm confused. But okay. Damn, I really thought we could win this one. Don't worry, Eden. We might still have a chance. Sorry, guys, but I did what I had to do. If you'll all get into your go-karts, we can get this show on the road. Literally. You and Adam meet each other at the starting line where Jen's waiting next to your go-karts. Are you two ready for this? Are you kidding? I was born ready. I'm pretty sure we got this. That's what I like to hear. Good luck out there. With a cheerful salute, Jen leaves you and Adam just as Carson clears his throat loudly. Drivers, be ready on my count. 3, 2, 1, go! Floor it. You slam your foot on the gas, speeding ahead of the other contestants. Nice one, Sam. We're already ahead of the others. And we're gonna stay ahead. As you zoom down the beach, you glance over your shoulder to see Kiana and Eden waving at you from the starting line. Good luck, Sam! Kiana, what are you doing? We're racing against them. You and the others speed along the shoreline, sending sand and salt water into the air as you tear across the beach. The two of you are neck and neck with Derek and Mackenzie and Vince and Slater close behind. I'm fine if Derek and Mackenzie win. Watch yourself, Sam. We just might beat you this time. Wouldn't count on it. I'm fine with them winning, because they're our friends and they're our allies. Up ahead, you see a small slope in the sand. Let's jump it. Are you crazy? You guys should go around. I'm gonna go with my partner. I trust my partner. We're gonna jump it. You increase your speed and race up the crest of the slope. Woo! You and Adam soar through the air for a brief moment, then stick the landing with a loud thud. That was incredible! Glad I took your advice. Yeah, this is all about teamwork. Gotta trust your team. Before long, you reach the stunt course at the end of the beach. As your tires hit the pavement, you hear Vince jeering from behind you. Prepare to lose your lead, Sam. In your dreams. On the sideline, Crash cheers and shouts directions. First, I want to see your best 360-degree turn. For starters, you'll want to drive in circles, making them smaller and smaller as you go. As soon as you feel the steering wheel lock, accelerate. Okay. Got it. You and the others take up the whole width of the course driving in circles. I'm getting nauseous. Just grin and bear it. Suddenly you feel the steering wheel lock. Accelerate! Accelerate! You step on the gas and your go-kart spins in a perfect 360-degree turn. Hell yeah, that's it. Sam's got it. Looking good, Sam. What is Adam doing? Is he just sitting? Like, how is he contributing to this team at all? Because it looks like I'm just steering, which is the whole thing of the go-kart. But you just sit there and look pretty, Adam. You're not looking so bad yourself. Crash claps as you and Adam turn in perfect sync. Oh, do we each have separate go-karts? I don't understand. What's going on, Vince? You're making us look bad. As Vince and Slater struggle to get in sync, Kiana and Eden finally skid into the stunt course. Nobody's crossed the finish line yet. We got this. Looks like two of our teammates are ready for the last hurdle, jumping the ramp. You ease off the gas, slowing your go-kart down so you and Adam can race towards the ramp at the other end of the course. Adam, I think we might win this. Just don't slow down. As you speed toward the ramp, Crash calls out instructions to you. Listen up, guys. To stick the landing, you gotta keep your wheels straight. Got it. You accelerate up the ramp, adrenaline coursing through you as you approach the edge. You can do this, Sam. Suddenly, you go soaring off the edge. Your stomach sinks for a moment as the wind whips around your face. Keep your wheels straight. You clutch the steering wheel, struggling to keep it straight. Left? Your hand slips on the steering wheel. Oh. I didn't know what I was supposed to do! There was no keep the wheel straight option, so I just thought left. You stick a wobbly landing, nearly tipping over as you hit the concrete. As you skid to a stop, Adam calls over to you. Are you hurt? That looked bad. Trust me, it felt bad too. You press down the gas and take off to the edge of the stunt course while Carson and the producers are waiting. Well, was I supposed to just, like, wait? I didn't get that. That was not clear. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be like a multiple thing where it was going to be like left, right, left to like balance out which way you were going. But that was my fault. I get it. I'll take the responsibility of my actions, but that wasn't very clear. It looks like the team Sam Adam is coming up close to the finish line with team Derek Mackenzie on their heels. A-okay with them winning. Let's go, Sam. Come on, Mackenzie. You can do it. You and Adam race to pull ahead of Derek and Mackenzie faster and faster. They cross the finish line side by side. We won? We won. Hell yeah. You and Adam grin at each other as you hit the brakes, slowly easing to a stop. Hell yeah. I'm so gonna win this season. I'm winning like every challenge. You know, if the reality TV thing doesn't work out, I think we might make decent stunt actors. A man can dream. You, Adam, Mackenzie, and Derek all gather at the end of the course, smiling at each other. Good hustle, guys. I love how the squad got top 4. That's what we deserve. Back at you. I haven't been that excited in forever. Or that dizzy. You got this, man. Just walk it off. Carson strides towards you, beaming. That was spellbinding. We'll wait for the rest of the contestants to finish, of course. As if on cue, Vince comes soaring over the ramp, hurtling towards the finish line. Unbelievable. You leap aside as Vince skids to a stop. Slater soars over the ramp a moment later, scowling all the way across the finish line. You couldn't have waited 3 seconds, Vince. What for? We already lost. So what? The point was to finish the race together. I think if we have to pick a side, it's gonna be Slater, because we're already on better terms with Slater than we are with Vince. It's hopeless to try to, like, get Vince on our side at this point. Don't waste your anger on him. Speaking from personal experience, Vince is a terrible partner and he's never gonna change, so save your energy. I can vouch for that. Who asked you? You know what, Sam? You're right. I don't know why I let myself get so worked up. Why do I always get stuck with the lazy, ungrateful partners? Seriously, man, you've been partnered up with half the house at this point. I fail to see your point. You would. Before you know it, Vince is in a shouting match with Adam, Mackenzie, Derek, and Slater. So fun. I love how I'm just, like, not a part of that. This went from 0 to 100 pretty quick. Welcome to AME. Omar rounds on Carson as the fighting becomes unintelligible. Well, Mr. Showrunner, any direction you'd like to give? Carson shuffles his feet looking sheepishly. Omar sighs wearily. Look, people, this is great footage, but could you save it for after the challenge? Seriously, we're still waiting for Kiana and Eden to... Eden, slow down! I can't, the brakes aren't working! Oh my god, is she gonna hit someone with her go-kart? Oh, she's gonna hit someone with her go-kart. Oh no. You watch in horror as Kiana and Eden's go-karts go careening towards each other until crunch. Everybody down. You all drop to the concrete as a deafening explosion sounds from... What? You shut your eyes tight for a moment, feeling heat on the back of your neck. Oh no, yeah, you stand and turn, shielding your eyes against the plumes of smoke. Smoke coming from 2 totaled go-karts. Are they alive? Your stomach sinks when you realize what happened. Oh my god, Eden and Kiana. We need medics. I'll call 911. Cut the cameras now. As the chaos that ensues, you and the other contestants back away, staring at the producers rush to Eden and Kiana's aid. Be careful for broken bones. Tell me there's a fire extinguisher somewhere. We're close to shore. I'll run for a bucket of water. Oh, what a hero. As the other contestants rush to Eden and Kiana, you turn to Carson wide-eyed. Carson, what are we gonna do? He's fucking awful leader. Carson stares around wide-eyed until his gaze finally lands on you. I never meant for something like this to happen. Well, too late. You gotta figure out a way to fix this. Oh my god. After a terrible accident, what will be the fate of AME? Fitch, oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Well, that was certainly some way to end a chapter 10. That was super crazy. I never thought that Carson's, like, lack of responsibility and oversight would lead to something like this. I should have with the whole, these are all up to code, right, man? Foreshadowing. But, ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. And now, I know that this, like, wasn't the whole point, but, like, because I didn't choose the diamond option, it's probably kind of my fault. Because they probably wouldn't have been racing so hard if they didn't have to make up that 30-second, like, lead that I took away from them. Like, I feel like the same thing would have happened either way. They probably would have just, like, ended up last. But also, like, it's kind of my fault. Which is not a fun feeling. But at least now, the us sneaking out of the house thing will hopefully not matter in the grand scheme of everything that's just happened. So, you know, silver linings. But this is a great place to, you know, have a wonderful cliffhanger. What has happened? Will Eden and Kiana be okay? We won't know. Because this is the last part in this little filming session that I'm doing, because I leave for the airport in like 4 hours, and I'm going to be gone for like 3 weeks. So I'm not going to play this until I get back, so we both will not know what happens. I will be sitting and waiting in agony to know, to come back and be able to film these. You all will only have to wait like probably a week. The next week's video will probably be just a continuation of this because I genuinely want to know what happens. But until then, leave in the comments, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think that they're dead? Because I don't, but like maybe they are. Maybe Pixelberry went that far. Maybe they were like, we're done with all of this yap, yap, yap arguing. We want to see some real bloodshed. Maybe they did just kill off Eden and Kiana. Maybe they did bury the gays. We will see.